Ask any ancient healer, any wise grandmother, or even scholars of natural medicine. Soursop is one of the greatest gifts nature has given us, and today you will discover why. 12 diseases that can be treated with soursop. What is soursop leaf good for? Yes, you heard that right. 12 diseases. And the answer lies in a simple green leaf that grows in the heart of nature and may carry a healing power that modern medicine still hesitates to disclose. Why? Because a cheap, accessible, and natural treatment like this is not interesting to an industry that profits billions from your illness. What if I told you that studies already indicate that soursop leaf has powerful anti-cancer effects? That it has been used for centuries in traditional cultures of the Amazon, the Caribbean, India, and Ayurvedic medicine to treat everything from simple infections to tumors, diabetes, hypertension, depression, insomnia, and much more? Would you believe that all of this could be in your backyard, or even at your local market? In this lesson, you will dive into a universe of ancestral wisdom and discover 12 diseases that can be fought with soursop leaf. Learn how to use it safely and effectively. And at the end, I will give you a rare, powerful, and natural recipe with soursop leaves. A formula used for generations in traditional Amazonian medicine to restore vital energy, strengthen the immune system, and prevent serious diseases. So now, I invite you to make a commitment. If you are truly determined to change your health, if you know you have suffered enough, that you have fought hard, but that hope still lives within you, write in the comments, "I carry hope." These words have power. By declaring this, you activate a spiritual force within you. It's like lighting a candle in the darkness. You are not alone. You are connecting with thousands of people who also believe that healing comes from nature, that life is sacred, and that the impossible can happen when you have faith. And before you watch this lesson to the end, which I promise will be revealing, share this video now with your friends, your family, in WhatsApp groups. This is an act worthy of respect, love, and compassion. You could save a life with this simple gesture, and that is priceless. The hidden power of soursop, the 12 diseases it can fight, and how to use it wisely. Nature is a silent temple, full of mysteries hidden among leaves, roots, and fruits. Soursop is one of these mysteries, a powerful plant whose true value has long been obscured by the fog of ignorance and, perhaps, the disinterest of those who profit from your pain. Soursop, scientifically known as Annona muricata, is a fruit-bearing tree of Amazonian origin, but revered in various medicinal traditions, such as Brazilian indigenous phytotherapy, Indian Ayurvedic medicine, and the African Yoruba healing system. From these cultural roots comes the profound knowledge that it is not just its fruit that holds medicinal value, but primarily its leaves, which concentrate a high density of therapeutic substances. Among the most powerful compounds present in soursop leaves are annonaceous acetogenins, flavonoids, alkaloids, and phenolic acids, all recognized for their antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and selectively cytotoxic effects. And it is thanks to this synergistic combination of compounds that soursop can act on different systems of the body, helping to prevent and even fight serious diseases. Now pay close attention to the 12 diseases that soursop and its leaves can help treat, how it works in each case, and the best way to use it based on traditional knowledge and recent scientific research. First disease, cancer. Soursop gained international fame when studies from renowned laboratories, such as the Purdue University Center for Cancer Research, indicated that its leaves contain acetogenins, capable of inducing programmed cell death in various types of tumors, such as breast, prostate, liver, colon, and pancreatic cancer. The most impressive thing is that it attacks malignant cells without causing the same damage to healthy cells as occurs with chemotherapy. How to use: tea made from fresh or dried leaves, consumed daily on an empty stomach, should be used with medical supervision as support for conventional treatment. Second disease, type 2 diabetes. Soursop leaves help naturally regulate blood sugar, reducing insulin resistance and improving pancreatic function. This is thanks to the presence of flavonoids like quercetin, which have proven hypoglycemic effects. How to use: infusion of 2 soursop leaves in 250 milliliters of boiling water. Drink once or twice a day, preferably away from meals. Third disease, high blood pressure. The bioactive compounds in the leaves promote dilation of blood vessels, facilitating circulation and reducing blood pressure. The potassium present also helps balance sodium in the body, aiding in blood pressure control. How to use: warm tea at night as a natural relaxant and blood pressure regulator. Note: hypertensive individuals should monitor their pressure regularly and avoid prolonged use without guidance. Fourth disease, depression and anxiety. In folk medicine, soursop is considered a powerful natural anxiolytic and antidepressant. Its alkaloids and tryptophan aid in the production of serotonin and dopamine, the happiness neurotransmitters, promoting relaxation, emotional balance, and improved sleep. How to use: leaf tea before bedtime. Can be combined with chamomile or lavender to enhance the effect. Fifth disease, chronic insomnia. The natural sedative effects of soursop leaves calm the central nervous system, promoting deep, restorative sleep, especially for those under high stress. How to use: infusion of 3 leaves in hot water, consumed 30 minutes before bed. Use continuously for up to 30 days. Sixth disease, inflammatory diseases. Arthritis and fibromyalgia. The anti-inflammatory action of flavonoids and acetogenins helps reduce chronic pain and joint inflammation, particularly in arthritis, osteoarthritis and fibromyalgia. How to use: warm tea compresses applied directly to sore joints, plus daily tea consumption. Seventh disease, ulcers and gastritis. Soursop leaves have gastroprotective effects, reducing acidity and promoting stomach mucosal healing. They combat Helicobacter pylori, a leading cause of chronic gastritis. How to use: mild tea taken on an empty stomach for up to 15 days. Eighth disease, bacterial and viral infections. Soursop's antimicrobial properties fight bacteria like E. coli, Salmonella, and Staphylococcus aureus, while inhibiting certain viruses' replication. How to use: internal tea or external washes with concentrated tea, depending on the infection. Ninth disease, intestinal parasites. Compounds in the leaves are effective against intestinal parasites like amoebas and giardia, restoring gut health. How to use: drink the tea on an empty stomach for 7 consecutive days, followed by a 1-week break before repeating the cycle. 10th disease, liver disorders. Soursop protects the liver from oxidative damage and aids cell regeneration, supporting fatty liver, hepatitis, and drug-induced toxicity cases. How to use: light infusion consumed twice daily for up to 21 days. 11th disease, weak immunity. Rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, soursop strengthens the immune system, boosting defenses against viruses, fungi, and bacteria. How to use: alternate between tea and the fruit throughout the week. 12th disease, muscle pain and rheumatism. The leaves can relieve muscle pain, sprains, strains, and rheumatism symptoms due to their analgesic and muscle-relaxing properties. How to use: apply warm tea compresses to affected areas twice daily. Despite these benefits, soursop leaf use must be mindful, balanced, and ideally supervised by a natural or integrative health professional. Overuse may cause side effects. The biggest mistakes that destroy soursop's power, and almost no one tells you. You've seen that soursop and its leaves are nature's medicinal jewels. But now you must face a little-known truth: the mistakes that nullify soursop's benefits and may even endanger your health. Knowing something heals isn't enough. You must use it correctly and, crucially, avoid what diminishes this sacred plant's power. First mistake: overuse or prolonged, uninterrupted consumption. Soursop, like any potent medicinal plant, requires moderation. Its active compounds, especially acetogenins, are extremely powerful. In high concentrations or with prolonged use, they may affect the nervous system, causing Parkinson's-like symptoms, tremors, muscle rigidity. How to avoid cycle usage. Example, drink tea for 21 days, then pause for at least 7 days. Limit to 1-2 cups daily. Second mistake, using old, moldy or poorly stored leaves. The leaves' medicinal properties depend on quality and freshness. Improper storage reduces potency and may introduce harmful fungi bacteria. How to avoid. Use only fresh or well-dried leaves stored in an airy, dark, moisture-free place. Harvest fresh or buy from trusted sources. Third mistake, mixing with medications without guidance. Many make this error, combining soursop tea with blood pressure, diabetes, or antidepressant drugs, unaware it may amplify or interfere with their effects. How to avoid. If on prescription meds, consult an herbalist, naturopath, or integrative doctor before regular use. Fourth mistake, ignoring your body's needs. There are times when the body needs rest or other treatments. Using even natural remedies during extreme fragility without supervision may harm more than help. How to avoid. Listen to your body. Natural doesn't mean harmless. Respect limits, observe reactions, and seek guidance. Fifth mistake, neglecting the plant's spiritual origin. Ancient cultures revered soursop as sacred, using it in purification rituals, spiritual healing, and soul fortification. Ignoring this aspect dismisses part of its power. This isn't about religion, it's connection. When you prepare tea with intention, gratitude, and respect, the plant responds. This is nature's subtle science. How to avoid. Before brewing, take a deep breath. Give thanks. Imagine receiving a gift from the earth. This attitude transforms everything. How often do we seek outside? What nature already provides? How often is simplicity ignored because it lacks flashy promises? Soursop isn't a miracle. It's wisdom, surrender, reconnection with essence. Now I'll reveal an ancestral recipe used by Amazonian healers to purify blood, restore vital energy, and strengthen immunity. This soursop leaf infusion is one of the most powerful you'll ever encounter. The secret of the leaf of life, the ancestral infusion that cleanses blood, boosts immunity, and renews the body. Long before modern medicine, there was Earth's medicine. Indigenous Amazonians, Caribbean healers, and African shamans revered one plant above all, soursop. And its most sacred part wasn't the fruit, but its leaves. Called leaves of life, they treated everything from fevers to severe infections, tumors, chronic pain, and blood disorders. Today, I'll share how to prepare this potent infusion, a true natural treatment to purify blood, fortify immunity, and regenerate the body. This recipe was used in healing rituals, especially during seasonal transitions when the body needed renewal. It was believed to heal not just the body, but the soul, bringing mental clarity, inner peace, and emotional balance. Ingredients: 2 fresh or dried soursop leaves, harvested in the morning or from a trusted source, 250 milliliter filtered water. A small piece of fresh ginger, optional to enhance anti-inflammatory effects and warm the body. Preparation: heat water until just before boiling. Turn off heat, add soursop leaves and ginger if using. Cover and steep for 10 minutes. Strain and drink warm, ideally on an empty stomach in the morning or before bed. Usage: drink 1 cup daily for 7 to 21 days as needed. Take breaks. Example, 7 days on, 3 off, or 21 days on, 7 off. For immune support or inflammation relief, 7 days yield noticeable results. For chronic pain, gastric issues, or severe immune weakness, 21-day cycles are best. Proven benefits of ingredients: soursop leaves, antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, analgesic, hypoglycemic, antimicrobial, and selectively cytotoxic. Cancer. Ginger reduces inflammation, improves digestion, warms the body, and boosts circulation. Key contraindications: pregnant nursing women, avoid without professional guidance. Those with neurological disorders, e.g. Parkinson's, consult a doctor first. Never use continuously without breaks. Overuse may strain the liver or nervous system. This recipe is simple but carries ancestral energy. Prepare it silently with presence. Breathe deeply. Visualize health and gratitude. The plant senses your intention. This is the secret the ancients knew, and many have forgotten. But let me ask you, would you like something even more effective? Something that can deliver fast, deep results that very few people know about? Imagine if, in addition to protecting your health, you could regain that vitality that seemed lost over time. Wrinkles, low energy, constant fatigue, all of this could be drastically reduced. And I'm not talking about miracles or empty promises, but about something that science and renowned doctors around the world have proven to be possible. As we age, our levels of human growth hormone, HGH, naturally decrease. This decline is one of the main causes of aging signs, such as wrinkles, loss of muscle mass, decreased energy, weight gain, memory problems, and even reduced sexual drive. But here's a secret that few people know. It's possible to stimulate your body to naturally produce more HGH. This is exactly what GenF20 Plus does. It was designed to help you turn back time, offering incredible benefits such as reduction of wrinkles and fine lines, firmer, more youthful-looking skin, increased physical endurance and daily energy, weight loss and reduction of body fat, improved memory, focus and mood, greater vitality to enjoy life, including in the intimate aspect, and even healthier, more vibrant-looking hair. The results aren't just promises. GenF20 Plus has been tested in clinical studies, and one of them showed a 28% increase in IGF-1 levels, the primary mediator of HGH, in just 12 weeks. And here's the best part. It's recommended by renowned doctors like Dr. Stephen Lamb, a well-known figure on television who says, "I would wholeheartedly recommend GenF20 Plus to anyone who wants to improve their overall health and regain vitality." In the past, HGH treatments were inaccessible to most people, costing up to $30,000 a year in injections. But GenF20 Plus has brought this technology to an affordable, safe, and natural level. And today, for you who follow our channel, I secured a special December promotional price. The cost is so affordable that it's less than a fast food meal. But pay attention, this offer is limited time only and valid while supplies last. And there's more. You can try GenF20 Plus risk-free. You get 67 days of guarantee. Either you feel the results and are amazed by the transformation, or we refund your investment, no questions asked. Don't miss this chance to change your life for the better. Click the link in the video description or in the pinned comment and take advantage of this special price before it's gone. It's not just about aging, it's about how you choose to live. Make that choice for yourself today. So, tell me, what did you think of this lesson? Was it useful for you? Did it bring you any insights, any light? On a scale from 0 to 10, how would you rate everything shared here? And more importantly, from which city are you watching this video? Write it in the comments below. I truly want to know how far this message of healing, hope, and reconnection with nature is reaching. If you felt in your heart that this knowledge is precious, and it is, then comment below, "Healing comes from God." This phrase has power. It's a declaration of faith, of trust in life, of surrender to the divine wisdom that lives in plants, in the cycles of the earth, and also within you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and if you can, share this lesson with someone you love. You never know who might need exactly this message today. And don't forget, the natural healing supplement GenF20 Plus is available at a special holiday promotional price. But these are the final days. The link is in the video description and in the pinned comment, so act fast to secure yours while it's still available. And as promised, I'll leave 2 invaluable videos for you on the screen to watch next. If you're looking to transform your health, deepen your knowledge of healing plants, discover restorative foods, or adopt habits that nourish the soul, these videos are for you. Thank you for staying with me until the end. May the light of natural wisdom guide you. A big embrace, abundant health, and may God be with you.